Hey there survivors, and welcome back to a brand new video. Now today we are going to have a little bit of an early look at all of the new stuff which is coming to Astraeos' final update, which is which is on August 26th, which is a Wednesday. That is next week, and there is so much content, as you guys know, coming to that map, which is very, very exciting. So one of the new things which hasn't actually been promoted that much is the new underwater area that you can visit parts of so far. Now, bear in mind, everything you see in this video is like literally so outdated. Like, it's gonna look very, very different when it officially launches, which I'm very excited for. I can never pronounce the name of the new underwater area. It's like called like Abyssanthos or something like that, but I can pronounce also Helanthos, which if you see in the distance over there, the new floating islands that is going to be Helanthos, which we'll check out at the end. But I think the new underwater area is what players are most excited for. Now, if you do enjoy today's video and you are ready and excited to see the final ever update introduced to the Astraeos map, feel free to drop a like and subscribe. It really supports me. And if you want to come and join us over in the LoadedCrysis cluster, which we will be launching the map, as you know we do with every single launch, day one, straight away as soon as the patch is available. And we're going to have some fun because the Astraeos is also going to be coming, which I wonder if it's going to spawn over there. And also the Concavenator, I'm sure, will spawn over here in Helanthos. So if you want to know where this underwater land is, there is a command you need to use to be able to see it, because basically Nekatus has actually hidden this underwater land, which is why not many people know about it. But if we head over on the map quickly, so that's Helanthos, and we fly over here, we are going to have to quickly ghost mode our way through, which we're going to do now. And when we get through, you will see something. Now, one of the biggest mysteries so far of the Astraeos final update is whether the Kraken and the new sharks are going to be coming. GP, a good friend of mine, another ARK YouTuber, did actually do a post on the new hammerhead shark, which isn't confirmed. It might just be scrapped. The Kraken was something that Nekatus tried to play around with to see if it could come as an official boss for Astraeos, but he said that it was scrapped. So whether he might say that and it might be a surprise on launch day, who knows. But let's get ourselves now to the underwater area, which we know is officially coming. Okay, so when you officially ghost mode your way through here, you should enter somewhere around here. I think it's, oh no, over here. This is where it is. So you'll be able to see on the map, I like to be able to show this like I've done in past videos. It will open up this area. So this is what will become available when the final update officially launches, and what you'll actually notice on this, which is why I'm still suspicious that if the whether the Kraken is still coming, is because you'll actually see the tentacles of the Kraken over on this side of the map, which is something we've talked about in the past, saying, you know, why would this still be here if Nekatus wasn't going to add the Kraken? And look how much space is here as well. I mean, he could just simply be laughing at this video now saying, I am not adding the Kraken, it's just there for effect, and that is a very good chance. But when we come underwater, as you will see, if we come over to this area here, there is, oh, there it is, it's over there. So what you'll see is there's this little platform, and when you change the color grading, you can actually go in and fly down. And as you can see at this point of the map, which is around the Kraken area, it's 91.4 and 13.7. It will introduce you to an underwater land. And when you get closer to this, you get a bit of a better look, if I'm correct. I'm not sure if it's doing it now. Normally, you would get like it. You could see it kind of without the, oh, there we go. So it looks beautiful, by the way, without the water kind of bubbling around it. And I think this is what it's going to feel like when you actually get a look at it. Of course, this is very, very, very early. You know, this is something that has been in since Helanthos was launched, so it's been around for a long time. But you know, you've got this like underwater kind of temple thing, which you can see here, which looks like it's an obvious. Now there are megalodons around this, which is why a lot of people think, oh, maybe this is going to add the new shark. It's like a hammerhead shark, and then you've got these beams that are like floating over here. We've got more of these like buildings that you can explore in. I don't think it's going to look like water like this. I definitely definitely think it's gonna... Ooh, look at this over here. I mean, there's a lot that I probably have missed because I've only kind of just skipped through it. But yeah, definitely an early version, but this is kind of the idea of what you guys will expect when it comes. And I think there'll just be lots of different different bits of land you can explore under here. I'm sure there'll be caves, there'll be, you know, there'll be some form of boss, whether it's the Kraken or not. And when we come out here, we obviously enter the water again, and we can fly over here. I mean, look how much space there is over here. There's even a something going on over here, which, ooh, I'm guessing this is an obelisk, right? I don't think I've even seen this before. I think this is literally the first time I've ever seen this, which is so cool. Really, really, really cool. We can fly in here and have a look around. And I'm not too sure how far this goes on for. I'm guessing this is the edge of it here. Yeah, we can't go any further than that. But it's actually a huge space when you think about it. Like, this is all of this underwater. I mean, where does this take you? You get this, like, kind of noise over here by this stuff that's glowing, which I'm hoping that was gonna like take us to, maybe this is where it takes you to an entrance over there. Is this like an entrance? I'm wondering, not sure, but very cool. And then if we head over here, I think there was something you can explore. So look how much space, so much space. And then we should be able to fly in through here, and then there's another kind of similar area. I mean, this feels so wrong right now. I mean, look, we're in an area where it isn't even launched yet, but it's really cozy at the same time. Just looking out there, you know, it's very peaceful down here, and I'm quite excited. I mean, I wonder if that's going to change when this actually officially launches, whether it's going to be peaceful or not, or whether it's going to turn into a place you definitely don't want to visit. But yeah, we can go through here, lots of different places to explore. And then obviously we can come over and fly through here, which there's a lot more through this shielded area to follow. As you can see, it takes you on a little journey. From what I remember, there's like, okay, yeah, so I think we're above where we're meant to be again. But from what I do remember when I looked at this last time, it would take you to, I'm not sure what side it's on, but it would take you to like a part that was the map. So I think, is this it here maybe? I think I can't remember where I found it, but yeah, there's like a doorway which we'll go and see. So if we then if I go underground here, or if I fly over through the water again, we'll leave that alone for now. So that's where it was. And if I'm correct, somewhere over here there is like, you can see more of the underwater here. There's like a doorway beyond here, which is accessible already to the map, and I think that's maybe where we're going to enter it. So let's quickly go back into ghost mode again, because I think we're out of it because it's stopping us from going in there, and I can see if I can show you the doorway. Okay, so here it is. I'm guessing this is where we're going to be going through in the future, which will take you to the underwater land that we just experienced. If we come over here and fly, there's also like a little kind of temple, broken, like sunken there. But yeah, this is where I'm expecting us to go through, unless this turns out to be a boss arena for the Kraken, who knows. But I would expect, with the galleon launching alongside the update, maybe that's a chance that we could see the Kraken boss fight while you're on your galleon. Like, maybe you need a galleon to be able to activate it. So that's that there. So we can then fly over. That's everything we've seen so far for the new underwater land. I'm going to be calling it Abyssanthos for such a long time, but I know you guys are going to get annoyed with that. So eventually, when the update does drop, I will, of course, start calling it its correct name. Maybe I'll just have to listen to Google Translate over and over. This is where I'm expected the Bratos to launch. I could be wrong, but because it's a fire pig, I mean, it's the perfect space, really, for it to be able to spawn, isn't it? And then over here is Helanthos, which is a medium-sized island. Again, we're going to need to go into ghost mode for quickly now. So yes, wander through. This is Helanthos on the map. It'll be 5587. We've already explored this in our past Helanthos video, but there is a bit you can see already. There's some structures. As you can see, there is statues as well. I would say probably the best bit is at the top, where this is like our first early look at Helanthos, which you get kind of an ocean noise when you get close to, and there's like a circle bit here. So I'm guessing this is going to be a place that if you're a PvE player, you're really going to probably want to claim this place as well. But then there's even a cooler one, which is up here, which gives you an amazing view of Astraeos. It really does. I mean, you think about how far this map has come since it launched. I mean, it's been such a long time, and we've all had so many amazing memories on this map. It's going to be a pretty cool spot, I think. If you manage to claim this one up here, you get to stand on here, you get to look at the view and experience the new area, but also all the other beauties of Astraeos. And I think this is actually going to be a really good... Helanthos is going to be a really nice place to live on, I think, because you're very close to the middle island, which Theracis, I think it's pronounced. Then you've got Pyranthos over there. So you've got kind of all the newish areas all in one spot. You're a little bit further away from the safer lands over there, but in terms of, like, you know, really pushing yourself to the max, this is probably going to be the best place to live. And we don't know really what's spawning on it at the moment. So anyway, guys, that is all of the new stuff which is coming with Astraeos' final update on the 26th. Of course, again, very, very early look. It's lots is set to change within time, and I'm really looking forward to seeing that. So thank you very much for watching, guys. Leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.